scraping my head. Like this or like that. I've had this thing for a while and I'm finally gonna figure out what to do with it. Am I still bleeding? I am not. That is good. I don't know how to change the color though. Which is unfortunate. Oh yeah, no. So you can tell by how dirty it is. So I got it's an RGB strip light that I don't know how to change it to B, F to R or G, red or green. But it's blue. I picked it up when I was leaving. So when I first came up here, before I came up here, I left Sudbury and got into Toronto. That day I was in Toronto, I did some shopping, and I got this from my favorite dollar store in the world. That's at the Golden Mile Shopping Center in East York, Toronto. And I haven't used it. It's just been sitting outside, getting dirtier and dirtier. And I like, that might be a solution to the lighting issue. Oh shit! I didn't mean to take you off. It does that sometime. Uh, it does that sometimes when I add a new one. It just automatically takes it off. But yeah, you are again. What? I don't know. I don't know what that. Oh, it's because it changes as the months go by. I've got to figure out how to modify those from stars to like different pictures of moose. Gradually, like you first get a plain picture of moose, then she gets her antlers are growing bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what I should change them to. That's a really freaking good idea. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, no, it's fixed, Warrior. If you see that guy come in again, the Sanders guy, just insta block him. I don't want him in here. He's not worth it. He's got his problems, and I don't need him dragging his problems into here with him. Yeah, yeah. No, I want to change those and modify it to fix it up. I don't have the technological expertise to do so. Uh, gonna have a video coming out very soon that is members only because if I make it public, I'll be insta banned. I'm gonna show you how to skin an animal, specifically a wolf. I've got a wolf carcass that's in a freezer right now, and I'm going to be skinning it. With their kind of pelt, that's kind of easier to skin when they've been frozen solid. Let them thaw a little bit, and the skin just peels off on one nicer piece. Oh man, when it comes down to two things she loves are chicken hearts and beef hearts. With the beef hearts, I just grill on the barbecue for her. With the chicken hearts, I boil first. You lose a finger on how much she likes them. Like she not a food motivated dog, but when it comes to heart, you'll lose a finger. I've shown it off a few times. Evening Grim. Eh, it's an LED strip light. It's good. I'm trying to have a solution to my lighting issue at nighttime, and I figured, why not party it up? It's on a very long cord, plugged into my power setup, which is way over there. The cord goes from here into where my power setup is, if you can see it bouncing. So not only do I am I rave Rob currently, I'm on a leash. I'm gonna be doing not just pictures, but I want to do a video on how to properly skin an animal. Like once you know how to skin one animal, it's all the same. It's just I can't something I can't publish publicly. Just one, man, just one. And you know the person too. Remember that guy from several months ago that kept talking shit about me. Um, he keeps coming back, and the other day he just kept making a new account to come back. And I didn't necessarily want to ban him. He's the kind of person I feel really bad for. Bad for isn't the I. That's the wrong word for it. That's the wrong. That is really the wrong word. That's pity, I guess, would be a more appropriate word, but even that isn't right. What's the word for like beyond pity? Pork chop. I can barely walk sometimes, man. I've got something called MS, and when I was homeless, it wasn't by choice. Like today's been a really bad day for me. I've done jack shit today. I can barely walk. I've got no balance. I keep pretty much falling over. It's humiliating, really. Um, More than humiliating. But yeah, I wasn't like that by choice. I never wanted to be homeless. I had a really good life at one point in my life, like six figures, kind of good. But that went away when I got sick. Oh, pigeon all the time, all the time. Fishing, hunting, slingshot hunting for birds. I've got some duck breast in there. I'm gonna be eating soon. We got a couple ducks. Yesterday, actually, the same day he got his wolf. We got two ducks. But yeah, if the guy ever just shows up, just ban him. As bad as I feel for him, such a negative. I don't need someone coming in here starting fights with people in here and causing drama. That is fantastic, Moore. I'm very happy for you. I hope there's no winter up there. You said it's like Tennessee, so yeah, you'll be fine. So I've got, which reminds me, I'm going to be asking you to do it very soon, Jeremiah. But on that'll be the GoFundMe. If it's still possible to mass email every single donator, because I want to get their permission. And then when I need them to email me back to do it, be an okay. But I've got some plywood like this. That's gonna go right over there on the cabin. Like it's up against it right now, and I'm gonna take a day to write in all the names on the plywood, and I can't do tricks. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take a day. I'm gonna write all the names on the plywood, and I've got a poker to do it. I'll have a nice big bonfire, get the poker nice and red hot, and burn all the names in there permanently because that's gonna be either a permanent fixture on the cabin or right here. I can't do a single vape trick. Honestly, I enjoy the vape. I'm not gonna give it up. It does help with my headaches, which is a bonus. I've got these cluster migraines that fucking suck, and I've tried to quit it half a dozen times. I get the juice for $20, and I'm not gonna give it up. Like fuck, it keeps my stress levels down, and stops me from having seizures too. So winter prep is fantastic. I've got pretty much everything ready to go. All I have to do is I haven't done anything today, but I've got the spray foam a while ago. I've got to seal up every single hole in that trailer that goes to outside so no drafts get in. I've got the rock wool, so I salvaged a bunch of pieces of plywood like this. I'm gonna measure out the windows on the inside for the plywood. I'm going to glue rock wool to that plywood, put it in the windows, and use the drapes to hold it there. So close the drapes, and then I'm going to use this plastic here, probably a combination of both plastics on the outside of the windows with more rock wool on the outside, just to stop the cold from coming in. And same thing with the door, outside and inside rock wool, and that. Oh, highwayman, I've got MS, and yeah, I'll let it be bad for my lungs, and I'd rather be functional. I'll tell you something. I'm taking far worse than a vape. I'm on a list of medications like this fucking long, which I'm going to be picking up on the 10th and 11th. I'm in Toronto if anybody's in Toronto and wants to hang out on the 10th. I got a list of medications that I'm putting in my body every goddamn day that I'm pretty sure the side effects and all that are far worse than the vape. Oh, yeah, no. I don't really care what people say, anyways, but it's getting really nice. Oh, I wonder if it's going to work. This moon today. Jeez, what are you doing in there, dog? The moon looks more like the moon than it's ever been, you know? That really looks like a moon today. You really, on the camera does no justice for that moon. It looks like, it looks more like the moon than it's ever looked, you know? It looks very round, very spherical. It's a really pretty moon today. A really, really pretty moon. It's the most moon I've ever seen. Yep. Well, no, it's also the propane, but I don't want to be trapped inside with Moose for too long. You know, like right now she's inside, not because of the wolves in the area, but that's part of it. But I needed a little break from her. I love the dog. I love her to death. But just sometimes she gets so annoying with the clingy and the play. I need to just a little bit of distance sometimes. No, it's gonna rain tomorrow, but I've got the power. I should be fine. Warrior, I piss around here all the time, but I want the animals. They're just wolves. They've got hunting licenses. I like the animals. This is their place longer, but long before it was mine. Well, with her, I taught her fetch. I figured it would be a good way to burn all of her energy out. I'm usually playing fetch with her on the stream. I streamed earlier today for an hour playing fetch with her. Then another hour when I was out by the fire. Then we went inside, and then she still wants to play. She wants to roughhouse where, she does the open mouth thing. I do my play with my hand. She pretends to bite. I grab her, flip her over, and then blah blah blah. And she just doesn't want to stop. She doesn't stop until she sleeps, and she won't go to sleep until midnight tonight, and then she'll sleep until noon. She'll wake up with me at 3 o'clock in the morning when I got out to take a piss. She does her business, goes back in, and then she gets grumpy if I don't go right to bed. Oh, shit. Hello, Southern Dave. How you doing? But yeah, this is Rave Rob today. I could do a Magic Mike Rob today. Lasso. I could strip or fashion them into angel wings, and I'll be angelic Rob. I even got a halo, sort of. Okay, fashion this into a halo. Then I'll be Rob the Good. Now I'm Rob the Good. Oh, I love a fire. I'm not having one tonight though. See, this is Rob the Good. Or find a way to. I wanted to make it into horns, but the best I can do are like nothing. Maybe like tie it around my head. Really go nuts. Okay, let's try. There we go. Oh, speaking of which, I used to be very flexible. There we go. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. So people are scrolling through their feed right now. If this shit comes up, they're gonna be, oh good, look at the big guy with the weird big guy. I don't know. My brain isn't working right now. I'm struggling to get used to speaking like this. The one tooth that's missing, I keep sticking my tongue through the hole. It feels so weird. That's what she said. But it feels so weird missing that tooth. But yeah, that is the plan today. Honestly, I just came out because I didn't want to sit here and just watch YouTube crap. And I needed a break from the dog. I can hear her right now. I know exactly where in the camper she is. She's right there at the door. Just, yep. I can hear you, Moose. I know you're listening. She's trying to break my heart right now. I can hear her. There's a slight cry because she's not outside with me. She wants to be here, and it's working. A dry. What do you mean dry socket? What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean dry socket? Like a dry burn? Or are you talking about some medical condition? I don't know. Oh, it's nowhere near my gums when I do it. I do it on my tongue, behind my teeth. I kind of like. You're gonna find this really just sick, but when the juice when it's coming out, I like the hot mist hitting my tongue to the point where it starts to burn. I kind of like the pain a little bit, but that's because I'm a sick fuck. It's nowhere near that, and I'm on antibiotics right now. What the fuck? Tear up the roads, why don't you? Oof. I wish I had something to talk about. What's happened up here recently? Of course I'm wearing. I gotta, man. Like, come on, this is pretty. It's nice and it's glowing. It's magical. It's fun. My hands are blue. Oh, I know what to talk about. Oh, this is a bad one too. So the two new people just moved up here, like within the last 3 days. Um, Everybody here's working on their own winter prep. It's the weather right now is really wonky. It's making the my body feel like shit. Like days like today and the rest of this week cause me my legs just not to work properly. I've got no balance right now. It sucks. I've been in pain all day. It sucks. Today was 27 degrees Celsius, which is warm. For October, it's scorching. That's what, like 79 Fahrenheit? But overnight tonight, so it's 27 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. At nighttime, it's going to -1 tonight. Do the math, man. A 28 degrees Celsius shift in temperature over 4 hours. And then during the day tomorrow, it's going up to 30 degrees. And overnight, it's going to be down to -2, maybe -3. It really fucks with my body when it does that. Yeah, it's. Hello, honey. It really messes with my body when it does that. But as I was saying, getting to the story, I'm working on my winter preps. Everybody here is working on the winter preparations as well. We've got no real time. Nobody's got time to help anybody else out with anything. I'm worried about my winter stuff. My neighbor's worried about his winter stuff. My other neighbors, they're all worried about their winter stuff. Even the guy up the hill, Jason, he's been freaking out recently because he is nowhere near prepped for winter. No, not even close. Two new people. It's one person, one plot, but there's two people there. They just moved onto the property about 3 days ago. They don't even have a camper. They've got a truck. And it's like the Dodge Ram kind of truck, no backing to it, just an open cab, and they have a tent set up. And they think they've got less than 3-4 weeks to build a place for themselves before the snow hits, before it goes from only -3 at nighttime to like -10 and a daytime high of 5 degrees. They're nowhere near ready to be here. They should not be up here at this time of year. Springtime, you'll survive. That's great. It gets warmer and warmer and warmer. You've got time. But this guy should not have allowed them to come up here at this time of year. The worst part is usually the community, like during the spring and summer, we got time to kill. We'll all gather together and help you build like we did for Jason and the other people. But this time of year, it's crunch time. I'm prepping for winter. Everybody's prepping for winter. I got no time to go up there and help them. And even like today, had no time to do anything for myself because I barely can freaking walk today. And I'm really worried for them. But you know, The organizer didn't give a shit. He's back now. Yeah, yeah. And they're down here. So he came down today. I met him today, and he was talking to my buddy Aubrey. He got a wolf the other night, and I'm taking that wolf. But I have two wood burning stoves. One is going in the camper. I just have to do a little work there and get it ready for it. One is already in the cabin. I have to have that staying in the cabin. It's all set up. I've got the flute out of it now, and I've used it in there. It's a beautiful thing. It keeps it nice and warm. He came down here asking if he could have it because he can't find one. He can't afford $200 to buy a new one, and he's like, he wants me to give it to him, and I'm like, I can't do it. It's for my camper, but you've got two. Yeah, one is for the cabin, one is for my camper. I'm sorry. It took me a long time to find them and bring them down here and fix them up where they're usable. I need them and I just can't give them away. If you want it, I'll sell it to you for $200. Maybe $275 is more than fair. Speaking of which, that they're the solid, the solid cast iron, like that thick walls of iron from the '60s and the '70s wood burning stove. But yeah, I feel bad for them. They shouldn't be here this time of year. It's stupid for them to be here at this time of the year. What are you barking at? Neighbor's dog. Yeah, well, you're in Arizona. Arizona's like hot, isn't it? I think I'm scaring my neighbor's dog. Okay, I am scaring my neighbor's dog. The lights are freaking him out. Yeah, no, 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 honey. I believe they should not be up here at this time of year. They're not gonna make it through the winter. That is freaking cold. Oh yeah, this is gonna work out nicely. The whole like blue glowy thing gives me like this mysterious, like I'm kind of cool vibe. That looks like creepy as hell. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to say I almost look like an assassin, but I'm a little bit too chubby for that. So I'm going to be doing a project in the next couple days before it does get too cold out, before the ground freezes. And I've got the wood now ready to go for the panels. Those are going to go up on a platform. I've got it all cut, ready to go. That's one project that I'm going to be online streaming. The other project is right here, where this pit was. I'm going to dig out a hole for. Do you see these totes? I'm going to dig out a hole big enough to put one of those totes in. And I'm going to use some this plywood that I scrounged from the dump to build over it so I can access it during the winter. And that's going to be my summer, another cold storage spot and summer storage spot and a storage spot for meat during the winter. And it'll be another stream of, digging a hole. Because you got to do the winter stuff. And I know I need to get that done very soon is my windshield. So right where I'm, because he's a bastard for how he got me. Just for me to say, I was gonna put a greenhouse over the camper this summer and this winter and use that to stay warm. The organizer says no, that's classed as an earth ship. No earth ships allowed. that's how he got me on that. So now I'm just working on insulating the camper a little bit better. And I'm going to need a wind wall. We get some pretty brutal winds up here. And I want to put that like right here and a snow break. So when the wind does come, I don't get the huge snowbanks like right here. I've got the slabs to do it. They're offcuts pieces of wood. And I'll just, again, make a quick fence out of it. Maybe use the railroad ties. So I hear wolves. We're going to be picking up 40 railroad ties. Maybe I'll just, stack like a dozen of them like this and put a joist on each side so they don't fall over and use that as a wind wall. That's another option. I just thought of that. That's a good option. Oh, goodness me. Oh, look at the little burb. I'm one with nature. I'm freaking Mary Poppins. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. There's a burb right there. What? You got a problem? I thought it was a good idea, man. My neighbor just walked by and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And honestly, he must think I'm out of my freaking mind. You got a problem? Take a picture. It lasts a lot longer. Fuck off. I thought it was a good idea, man. You can't see Jack on this when you know it's dark. My neighbor's making fun of me. Pardon? We already know that about me, my friend. I'm just chatting. That's it. Starting a fire? Oh, dude, I know how to complain. I'm really good at it. Yep. I actually kind of like this. It's kind of neat. It's Rave Rob. Yeah, no, it's an LED strip light that I've had for a very long time. I've never actually used it. I got this on my way up here. I already have them built into the outside of it, so I don't need to put them up. Um, so initially, I was going to use them to string down my pathway to the road, so I could always see my way to and from. But now I kind of like them, what they're being used for. A little bit extra, lighting. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Or even better yet, do it this way. Uh, do it this way. Put the shit. Put it in like this. Over here. A little bit down the shirt. Right here. Under the hood. And around. Like so. Hey, Mr. Red, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I think I'm pretty safe up here. Um, Everybody up here's a little bit weird. You gotta be a little bit weird to live like this. I think I'm good. A Jedi. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Jedi. Uh, I I I I I, I can't do a Theo Vaughn right now, but I could do a what's his name? All right, all right, all right, all right. What's his name? I can't do a Theo Vaughn right now. It just doesn't want to come out. Are you talking about me looking like Kung Fu Panda? Or are you talking about me looking like a panda after someone's used Kung Fu on him? Because either way, I don't know if it's a compliment. Oh, if you guys would give my stream a thumbs up, that's freaking awesome. If you do, you can also super chat. That helps a lot. But yeah, they're gonna be chatting for a little bit tonight. I'm trying to stay away from my dog. Ugh. Actually, this. You know what? I kind of like this. This is. I'm really driving with this. With the hat, it's like, yeah. I'm kind of bald too. Actually, I'm kind of liking this. I'm kind of digging the whole my face being blue. I wish I knew how to change it to red or green. That would be just chef's kiss. Next time I go to the dollar store, they have more of them. I'll get a couple more batches of them. They're the other dollar. They're shorter, but they're $1, and I'll do my whole sweater in it, and I'll be blinking. That's a really good idea. Or we get a call-in show going on. I think this is a good solution to the low light of nighttime. Hello, Daniel. Oh, I love my neighbors as well. Thank you very much for your words every day. But no, I really am digging this. This is really cool. See, now you guys can call me the techno hobo, or the electric hobo, or I don't know, the big glowing zombie hobo guy who's in the middle of the woods and lives in a camper with a dog. They're neither. They're legit. They are an LED strip light that are plugged into my camper. They're meant for outdoors. Like you put them around a door, but I have no use for it, so I'm using it like this. And I think they're really freaking cool. And you know what? This is the one time I think vaping is cool because they look freaking awesome like this. See? Doesn't that look awesome? I look like a blue freaking glowing dragon. I think I scared the shit out of my neighbor, though. Yeah, this is awesome. I'll have to do this again on Halloween. I'm honestly having today's been such a shit day. I've had no stability in my legs. I've been falling over. I'm just having a little fun right now. I don't really feel like sitting in the camper watching YouTube. Hillbilly, you know what? Hillbillies, not far off. This far north, eh, Bushmen definitely. Preppers definitely. Hillbillies, yeah, actually. No, they're cold. They don't have any warmth to them. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Fuck off. You can do it. Stay on. One time I need a bigger nose. Damn it. There we go. Well, it's the middle of nowhere, yeah. Oh, not much. Just outside chilling. Having a good time. I have not seen Tron, but I know the premise and I know the style of the art. Oh, that is crazy. Oh, that is so freaking nuts. The blue got into my eyes for so long. Everything is like red now. Oh, that is amazing. Hey, Tech, how you doing? More, you have a good one. That I'm blue, and if I was green, I would die. Well, it's not high intensity. They're just like cheap LED. Yeah, you know what? Let's. You're absolutely right. Let's get that out of my eyes. Just think of that. Yeah, you're definitely right. Get it out of the eyes. Go back to the top of my head. See, now I look like a nun. Now I look like an assassin. And not a good assassin either. Like one that's trying to get caught. No, park. It's an LED strip light meant for outdoors. I just need the. Too bad YouTube is too strict with music. I could play "Night at the Roxbury." Dun, 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 dun. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Don't hurt me, 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 no more. Then he shatters the windshield. Damn it! Not again! I gotta watch Night at the Roxbury again. That's a great movie. Yes, Cornwall is Cornish, and hello, Cornish. How you doing? I'm blue. I'm. I'm just having fun though. It's an hour or two like this isn't gonna kill me. First time ever. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Unfortunately, that's not possible with this. They're on a wire attached to the camper, so I was actually thinking about that. There are some battery powered LED RGB at the dollar store, and get some of those and like do my whole out. I hear wolves. Oh shit! My other neighbor just saw me. They're looking at me weird. Freaking out the neighbors now. Yeah. Oh god. They know I'm a weird guy. Everybody's weird up here, but now they know I'm a really freaking weird guy. No, that's what they think. They're looking at me weird, and they're thinking like, "What the hell is this guy doing? He's looking at me so weird right now." I think I gotta move. What is wrong with my neighbors? This is how I can scare any potential people that I don't want here away. Just sit at the edge of my lawn like this at nighttime, staring out into the darkness. Cut my life into pieces. This is, oh god, why do I sound like Goofy? Oh yeah. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Da-da-da-da. I sound like freaking Goofy. Oh, I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. For fuck's sakes, I learned there's no point in even giving a shit. If they want to judge me, judge me. I don't care anymore. I looked like a guy in a hoodie with blue rings around his neck, but it was the Northern freaking Lights. They're here way too early. So a few days ago, new people moved in here. I met them today, and see, they met Aubrey, and I guess he let him into the workshop. He saw the wood burning stove I have for my camper, and they came down to ask me if they could have it. I said no, but they're kind of fucked this year. Like they should not be up here this late. They've got less than 3 weeks to get all the supplies to build a place, build it how, design it how they want it to, and get it built within 3 weeks before the snow hits the ground. And they got to get a wood burning stove, and I need that one. And the other one's already been installed in the shack. I wish I could help him. I feel bad for him, but this one's up to Tim to fix. This one's up to the organizer. There's nothing I can do for him. I can't. Don't even have the time to help him build. I've got my shit to do now. It's crunch time for me to get ready for winter. In fact, everybody's like that right now. We're all in the prep for winter. Oh no, they don't. They don't have any. They've been here for 3 days, and well, they've got that big truck to load wood. So if they can figure out where the Mennonite are in the Matheson, depending on how big they build, if they do a basic 12 by 12 structure for the two of them, they could do that in maybe 4 or 5 trips for the lumber. Another 2 or 3 trips for the insulation, the roofing supplies, and all that jazz. Maybe 7 trips there and back. That's 2 days worth of loading. And depending on how they decide to build it, if the two of them are working, it'll take them at least 3 hours to get the area level if they're using gravel. So they definitely do floating structure. Uh, if they work every single day, they can do it in 3 weeks. Hey Joe, how you doing? Oh no, no, no! Nobody knows anybody up here. Like I think they find it online or word of mouth. I think they just find an opportunity like this and take it. There's been a lot of different kind of people finding it recently, like families, and just going for it. Especially people who can work remotely or work within like here or to Timmins, and it, you see a lot more families moving up here, like families of 3 or 4 kids, because now a house per month is like $4,000 a month to rent, and you need to be making like $10,000 a month to buy a home here. Like you have to be making to get a mortgage for a house. You have to your household income has to be over $150,000 a year. And the cheapest house price in Ontario is still $750,000. So people get stuck renting $4,000 or $5,000 a month. That gets you a plot up here, 1 month, and yeah, more and more families have been coming here. Well, Cornish, I don't want anybody to happen to anybody because it puts the whole community at risk. I wouldn't want this place to get shut down. And I don't know the full situation. It could be a similar situation with him, like Jason and his wife, where they're working on her immigration status so she gets no benefits. He's had like 6 heart attacks, and he's on ODSP. He's only got $1,500 a month, so it was either rent a room for $1,500 a month for the two of them, or take a risk and come up here in a tent. Because he has to pay $500 a month for this place for the next 30 months. Because he financed $500 a month in building supplies. That gives him $500 a month in food. Literally, it was his only option. So it could be a similar situation where this is my last resort. It's either this, or I'll never be able to afford an apartment. It's either this or homelessness. And I've already done the homelessness things, and I don't plan on doing that again. There are a lot of last resort people up here, myself included. Then there's other people who are well off, like Corey. He's just retired. No, no, no. I'm not giving up that thing. As I told him, it is ready to go, and I could get another one for like $75. I told them you can take it for a couple $100. It's one of the 70s one. I know there's one that has been sitting outside for a long time in Timmins. I could easily go pick up and fix up within 2 or 3 days. just buy some cleaning vinegar, douse the damn thing, scrub it down, wash it up, and get some high temp furnace paint, put it on, and it's done. That'd take me less than 3 days to do. But I've already done the work on the wood stove that I've got up there, and I want money for it. I'm not just going to give it away. I got it for free, but I put a lot of labor into it. Oh, they don't have the time to fix it, though. Like, they got to get their thing fixed. And I've already told them about Facebook Marketplace you can get free ones on there. So it's up to them, not to me. They made a, in all honesty, it was a bad decision for me coming up here last winter when I did. I should have held off until like April. But they're coming up with nothing but a little bit of money for building supplies. See, Cornish, though, I don't want it to be a dog eat dog world. I don't think just because the world is a hard place, I don't think I should act like that towards everybody. It's one of those things I believe that you act the way you want the world to be. If you want the world to be a good place, you should be a good person. Change the world yourself, because the world, one person can change a lot, you know. One person can do a lot. Oh no, as I said, I'm not giving them the wood burning stove. That one is mine. I would sell it to them. I think I would like close to 300 for it. To buy a brand new wood burning stove of that quality and size, like, again, it's like the 2 inch thick, uh, 2 inch thick cast iron. To buy equivalent to that, you're talking $600, brand new. And in the shape it's in now, with all the work I've done on it, it is basically a new stove. So I'd want at least $275, $300 for it. I'd go down and pick up a new one, take 3 days, fix it up, and I'll be good to go. But I would want, something for all the efforts I put into it. Oh no, I know, no, it's mine. It's going to be installed when I have the opportunity to install it. But right now, I'm more worried. Before I bring it down and install it, I've got to finish the insulation on this thing. I've got to get both sides of the windows covered. The rock will cut and paste it onto the plywood. All windows covered. And I've got to continue looking for any entrance to the outside in the camper that drafts can come through, and use the spray foam to seal them up. Um, uh, I'm not selling it. I'm going to be using it for myself. Just honestly, it is. It's not a giant one. It's like, one of the classic ones that you'd have in your. It's a stand-up one that you could cook on as well. Like, it's got the flat top on it. It's a little. It's not. It's like more of a rectangular. It's that's about what, 10 centimeters. So I'd say about 25 centimeters long. You can fit 25 centimeters long and 40 centimeters wide, or vice versa. 20 centimeters wide, 40 centimeters long. And it's meant to heat a small house, like a one-room house. Oh no, Cornish. It would be a fair price. I would want them to pay a fair price. A brand new one's going to run you about $600 of that quality. I got it for free. I put maybe $10 in it for the paint. I had the cleaning vinegar. I still have cleaning vinegar. I did. I just soaked the damn thing in cleaning vinegar, made sure there's no ash on the inside, scrubbed it down for about an hour with a wire brush, and then washed it off with cleaning vinegar and water, and then painted it. Maybe 5 hours of work total went into it, and I think I would take $300 for it, no problem. That's more than a fair price. I'd be happy, and I'd go pick one up, the same kind of one from town. Take me a day to fix it up and install it. It's really no trouble. But I've done the work already. It's ready to go, and it's really good quality. I wouldn't take less than $300 for it. Oh, no, again, I'm more than ready. The wood stove is, I want that to be my main source of heat. But I've also got the propane and the kerosene. Oh no, again, I wouldn't. And even then, I'm telling you, I wouldn't sell the thing unless I've already got a new one lined up. I don't want to be cold this winter. I've lived through enough cold in my entire for my entire life these last 2 years. I'm just saying is I know what it would take for it. I know what is fair, and I wouldn't do it unless I already had something else lined up. And that on again, I wouldn't do it unless I had something 100% lined up, ready to go, that I don't have to pay for. What the fuck are they doing? I don't let her out at nighttime because she'll get eaten by a wolf. And I came out before. Honestly, I came out to stream because I needed to get away from my dog. I love her to bits. I love her with everything I got, but I've been in pain all day. Well, we were having these huge temperature fluctuations. The day was 27 degrees Celsius, and it's getting cold right now. I'd say it's down to about 8 right now. It's going to be -1, -2 tonight. 28 to 29 degree shift. And the heat really fucks with the MS, makes me very off balanced. And these huge temperature fluctuations just make me nauseous. And the mosquitoes taste horrible. But I've had her out all day. I've been running her all day. And I was inside. She's just being very annoying. She just wants to play, 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 play. And I needed a break from her. So I came out to stream. Yeah, no. Not really. Complaining. You'd hear her if she was. She's just like in there right at that door on the other side. You can really see the blue, man. Don't be insane. But I could hear her whining a little bit at the door because she can hear me. I heard her go from the door. I heard her footsteps, and then the thump, 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 thump to the bed. So right now she's like right there, probably with her head on my pillow, just waiting for me to come back in. Oh man, that's the thing about Northern Ontario, man. You have black flies and mosquitoes no matter what time of year, right up until there's snow on the ground. Yeah, man. Uh, just having fun. I I really like this background. Like you can see the northern lights now. Is that? Shit, yeah, that is the northern lights. Son of a bitch. You see the fire in the sky there? That's the northern lights. Above my finger. That thing is my finger. But there's the northern lights. I could show you the moon, but I've got pants on. I'll tell you what, I'll do one better. Right there. It's not very active yet, but it should start getting more and more active as time goes by. You might get a better view from this angle. There you go. As time goes on, it'll get better. But them's the northern lights. The stars are really pretty tonight too. That's the no. It looks like it's just the bright the sun. That's the northern lights, man. And you'll see it grow into a line that goes streaks right across the sky, right over to there where the moon is. It's not that active yet. Well, yeah. If that's light from the city, where the fuck am I? Like, the biggest city around here is fucking Timmins, and that is. So I just had you pointed that way. Timmins is that way, where my thumb is pointing, and it's about an hour and 20-minute drive. So, in that in that direction, there is a town, the town of Cochrane, but I'm pretty damn sure it's not light pollution from Cochrane because Cochrane is spread out over a very large area, and there's only 5,000 people in the town. So it ain't Cochrane. It's not glow sticks. It's actually a LED strip light. Why? Because you couldn't see me at nighttime, and I figured this might be kind of cool to do. Might be a fun thing to do for nighttime, so I could still stream because I don't have a ring light yet, and now I can pretend to be you know the glowing druid in the forest. Timmins isn't a big city either, but no, that's the fire. The fire you see in the sky over here. That looks like daylight. The sun doesn't set over there. The sun sets, okay, that is northeast. The sun sets, uh, oh crap, you really can see it. Holy crap. You see all that? See from here, that's all the northern lights. All the fire in the sky. It's even better over there. And the more and more time goes on, like the closer it gets to midnight, 1, 2, 3 a.m., the more it gets. You see these streaks right through the sky. Big Dipper's right there. It is absolutely phenomenally beautiful how vibrant they are up here, and I haven't gone a single week without seeing them. Oh, Ghost Night. That's not good. Funny, not a funny story. I knew a my neighbor, when I was like 14, made up a story. He twisted his testicles, which I didn't think it was a thing you could do. Like, they got twisted around each other, and the blood flow was getting cut off on them. He made up a story to his parents that he was horsing around. He slipped and on some mud while he was carrying a wrench. The wrench went flying up in the air. He fell on his back and it landed on his testicles. That's not the story. His sister kicked him in the nads. I saw it happen. But he got kicked so hard they got kicked up inside him and twisted around. And he almost lost his balls. He had to have surgery to cut the sack open and pull them out of his body and untwist them. But he came like that close to being a eunuch. Yeah. I damn Cornish. Yeah, no man, you don't understand. No, y'all women folk don't understand just how tender them things are. If we sit down the wrong way, we scream in pain. What am I saying? If we sneeze too hard, man, if we sneeze too hard, we hurt our balls. No, honestly, ladies in here, you're gonna watch. You know how you guys watch us sit down. Watch a dude actually sit down. You don't pay attention because you see it happen all day. Y'all just, women, lady folks, you just sit right down. You'll always see men that we don't just plunk down. We sit down and then we sit down. Like we get like that far above the seat. And you might see us move a little bit before we hit the seat. That's to make sure our balls aren't caught up in our ass crack and so we don't crush them. You got to do that when you're about to sit down, that little adjustment so you don't go pop. Bing, same here, man. Same here. Worst part is, see, there's a reason why I choose to sit on the ground here. There's a why I don't make a log seat, because a really flat surface, the flatter the surface, the more like level the surface, the more likelihood of you crushing your nuts. So I just sit on the ground. I don't crush my nuts. Oh, stars are pretty tonight. Yeah, look at that. Holy shit, it is getting real big. Do you see? Do you all see the streaks? And then you got me looking all blue. So, yeah, man, Ghost, I know how that feels. Let's. All this talk about crushed nuts is making my balls like not happy. Like I feel the pain in it. That's why I say men are the most empathetical. Men are the most empathetical creatures on the planet. If you're in a movie theater and you see a dude get kicked in the nuts on the screen, none of the women are gonna. Women don't give a shit. They're just gonna laugh. All the guys in that theater are gonna do the exact same thing at the exact same time if someone gets kicked in the nuts. Ooh! Like it'll be like a chorus at the exact same time at a movie. A dude gets kicked on the nuts. Every last dude in that theater, ooh, and they're gonna hunch forward and almost cover their balls. That's why I say us men were very empathetical creatures for that fact. Oh, tens of thousands. And I get it a few times a week. The best one I had, it was like 2:30 in the morning, and it was just these shimmering green, glowing lights right across the sky. You could see the beautiful streaks, the waves, and everything like that. It was amazing. That was when I first got up here. Like the first, second week when I got up here. It was something spectacular. Well, see, first you gotta get people up here, and the only things up here for people to do are hunt. There are no touristy things up here for people to do. There is some fishing, but there's no giant lakes to fish. Honestly, there's no real reason for people to come up here. The only one main attraction that there actually is in the area is the polar bear habitat. So if I want to go see polar bears, there's a polar bear sanctuary in Cochrane. I'm just going to mute you guys for a second. I have to fart. Thank you. You guys didn't need that information. But literally, there is nothing up here. Northern Ontario is literally no man's land. Like, very few people want to live up here. There's two towns I'm slapped down in the middle of. Like, one is Cochrane, and there's 5,000 people there. And the other one is the Iroquois Falls. There's 500 people there. Either way is like a half an hour distance. I've already saw aliens. Maybe they'll take me home. You know, maybe I'm like really good looking to the aliens, and they'll treat me like, prime breeding stock. Give me all the best entertainment, all the best women, all that kind of jazz. Treat it like a very nice pet. I could deal with that. You know what, Cornish? If you treat me right, I might be open to it. Oh, no, not just Snoo Snoo. Death by Snoo Snoo. Just, I want a broken pelvis. uh, oh, yeah. If you guys would like the stream, it helps me in the algorithm. You can also smash the hearty heart button. And supers are cool too, but not necessary because I'm really enjoying myself tonight. Thank you for joining me. There's Taurus. So let's look at the stars. Hi. I'm talking about myself. But yeah, of course my camera's too shit to show the stars. Taurus is there, Big Dipper is there. There's Orion the Hunter and his belt. That would be Libra and Aquarius. I like stars. Ugh. No, the lights are getting even more vibrant. Might be a really good night for it. And of course, my camera really sucks. You're gonna have to get a better camera that can get this stuff. Well, I'm hoping I can't do it right now, but I was given a trail camera that you can hook up to Wi-Fi, and you can record, you can live stream from the trail camera on an app. I can't do it from my phone 24/7 because I need my phone for other things. I want to save up and get myself a cheap used tablet to hook up to the trail cam that I was given. That's hooked will be hooked up to the Wi-Fi, and I'll be running YouTube streaming on on the tablet using the trail camera 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that have that as an outdoor live trail cam. But this one you can adjust the latitude and longitude, the slide and the slope of the camera, the pitch. So I can point it up at the sky at nighttime so you can watch the northern lights, or point it at the trail and turn on IR mode or night vision mode so you can see the wolves and the animals and have it going nonstop. It's just I need more. I need the equipment to do it. It's more vibrant. Hi, Big J. It's honestly it's streaking every so often across. Like I can see them with my eye. You guys can't see them on the camera though because my camera is shit. Yeah. You're not going to be able to see them, man. My camera doesn't quite pick them up, but I get them so often. When I do get the camera up and running on the other setup that I'm working on, then sorry, I got a boogie. Then I'll be doing it like 24 hours a day. So whenever the northern lights are happening, like really, really vibrantly, I'll just point it up and we'll just keep it going nonstop. Yeah, well, it got really dark out. Now all you see is blue. I don't know what people are talking about, but I blew myself. You can see my breath even without the vape. Oh, so much things are. Yeah, man. We were saying I look like a an assassin that's not really good at his job. The world's worst assassin. Just don't run for me. I'm very slow. Not drinking. I don't really drink often. And I got more important things to worry about than even having a beer. Is I'm going to be going to Toronto in a couple days. We gotta be going to pick up my meds in a few days, so that's more important than anything. She's got one. I've got a vested line for her, but I needed a break from her. Honestly, the meds are taken care. The meds will be taken care of. Yep, I am gonna be getting them. It's still be taken care of until March, so that's good. The other thing, like with the trail camera, eventually, like in a couple months, I want to save up enough to get a. So I've already got a vest for the dog. There's another kind of vest I want to get. It has a clip on the back, and there's a camera that goes on this clip for the dog. I would love to get, and it goes on Wi-Fi. I'd love to get the vest camera set up and attach it to Moose, and have a puppy live stream where you guys get a tour around with Moosey Moo. Yeah, let's see what we can see with the Northern Lights. See if there's still fire in the sky. Not really. I'm not really getting anything by my eye anymore. We're supposed to get some more at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be a pretty good show. But honestly, I'm going to be asleep by then. No, no, no. Yeah, the blue scared the Northern Lights away. No, it's just, you can't really, they're not that active right now. It'll get better the longer, the more time that goes on, the later it gets, the better they'll get. Usually at about 2, 3 in the morning, that's when you see them the best. If I remember when I get up to go take my piss, I'll jump on stream if it's going on, and we'll stream. What the fuck? Oh, it's gonna be negative like 1 tonight. It was 27 degrees during the day. The fluctuations up here suck. Oh, first time for everything, I figured this was the best way to do a nighttime stream outside without the haziness of the lights from the camper just illuminating me because I don't have a ring light. I figured, heck, this would be a nice, fun way to be able to sit outside and have a stream. Me too. It hasn't been possible. I haven't had the power. I haven't had the power to run any internet or anything special. But that can change now. Now that I've got the power, I've got the wood for it. I just don't want to burn the wood I've got for the outdoor fire. That's to keep me warm. But the fact is we're going to be going to Willie's place. Willie is a friend of. Well, he used to own the dump, but he sold it. And he's got a huge place up in Matheson. He's got a stack of 8-foot logs, all birch, that have been seasoned for a year that he wants to get off of his property. We're taking a trip up there in the next few weeks, in the next few days, loading my neighbor's camper up, the back of his truck up with it, taking as much as we possibly can, and that can be my outdoor wood. When I've got it, we can start doing the outdoor bonfires again. I'll make sure to have the power. Started at like it's starting to get dark earlier, so when it's dark at like 6 o'clock, Started at 6, ended at 9. Well, that won't be until the winter, though. Like, that camper is small, and I don't need much of a fire to get it warm. It doesn't take much to warm the inside up. So if I'm running a wood stove right now, I will sweat to death. When it's minus 40, yeah. But I'm thinking an outdoor one, get a nice bonfire going right where my ass is, would be pretty fun. I just wish I had the outdoor couch out still out here, so I'm not on the ground. But it's on the inside now. But that'll be doable. We're gonna be. I'll pick up when we pick up the birch. I'll set all of that aside for a nice big outdoor campfire live streams. Beautiful day. Again, I'm not much of a drinker. Whatever I want, send me location. Whatever I feel like. Tonight's just talk. I needed to get some separation from my dog because she was being annoying. Uh, I, I do sometimes campfire live stream, tell some stories, and I'm trying to get back into. I've got the internet now, so when I do small projects like build, I'll be able to stream them. I've got a build I'm going to have to do in the very near future. I just want to get a chainsaw. We need to be building a nice small smokehouse, and I need a chainsaw to slot the woods so I can build it. So that'll be a stream. Yeah, I wasn't. That was. I'm not much of a drinker, man. I downed a fucking bottle, and that's a lewd. That was a very rare thing. I was in pain. I'm not in pain. That was just to try to knock myself out. It didn't work. Well, this is all private land. I can have a huge fire, and that I got a moth in my. I can have as big of a fire as I want. So that'll be a fun thing. So maybe in a few days or a week, that could work. Rob gets pissed drunk off of 3 beers. And what I did the other time was a freaking Mickey. Honey, a Mickey that's 350 milliliters or 700 milliliters. I know it was just one of the the Mickeys, the size of a flask, and I was absolutely wrecked. I was absolutely destroyed, and I get babbling and stupid after 2-3 beers. Damn, that looks so fucking cool. That is fire. That is the fire. Yes, I'm lame. I know these. And the only one of the one. Oh yeah. Oh. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt if those woods are haunted. That is the dump site for animal carcasses, like dead horses and whatnot. I wouldn't doubt if they're freaking. I am the werewolf, man. Those things are scared of me. Bigfoot sees me walking in the woods. She's like, "Damn, son, she fine." The animal's got to be scared of me. Oh god, that would be horrible. Bigfoot sees me, comes up behind and slaps my ass. I don't want to go in the woods anymore. I don't want to do it. Uh, I would love to meet a shapeshifter. It could attract them, but honestly, I keep having to mute the microphone because I'm a bit honestly, I'm gassy today. So the blue light might be attracting them, but they're not gonna get close. Freaking chemical warfare going on here. I ate like a full head of cabbage for dinner with some lunch meat. Uh, I'm sorry, it's not a shapeshifter. Those are skinwalkers. There's a difference. We don't got shapeshifters. We don't got werewolves. We've got skinwalkers. And I've had that already happen to me, so shut the fuck up. I've had something calling me by name into the woods. So don't fuck with me, man. Not much, just hanging out, having a good night. How about you, Reed? Uh, are we seriously discussing what supernatural creature is going to come and get me? Because I'm pretty sure they're scared of me. They didn't bother me when I was in Crown Land. They ain't going to bother me too much when I'm here. They're going to see me and go back to their monster family, and they're going to be like, "You're not going to believe what I saw today. I just wanted something to eat. It was horrible. It was. I don't want to go back out there. Please don't make me go back out there." Yeah, I have actually seen a UFO out here. It just like straight over there. I got it on camera too. I live streamed the damn shit. I was live streaming it. Over the summer, frogs wouldn't shut the fuck up. I'm outside, and then there's these lights just darting through the treetops. They stop, go to the ground, split open. They're not blinking or anything. They just split open. So there's like 9, 10 of them like opened, and they were there for like an hour. I'm not dumb enough to go check it out, so I stayed at a distance. Close up, shoots up, and it's gone. That was over the summer, so yes. Uh, Whatever sneaking up behind me, making a big mistake. My insides are still screwed up from the spicy food challenge. Whatever's coming behind me is gonna get a nuclear blast, like serious fourth degree radiation burns. Blast all the skin off the thing right down to the bone. Whatever's trying to sneak up on me, I'm warning you, bud. It's not a good place to be right now. It's funny, but it's true. You don't want to be near me. Like, I had to get out of there to get away from the dog. She's just being so a little bit annoying today. I've been in pain, but it's more for her benefit. I don't want to turn that place into a gas chamber for my dog. I want her to be alive tomorrow. Okay? I don't want my freaking dog getting stoned off of methane. I want my dog to still love me. If I go back in there, she's gonna pack her bags and move out. Tech, right now, no, honestly, this is rare. It's just I ate a lot of cabbage with. I've got chili crisp I pulled out of my storage. It's like a chili. You know when they take the chili pepper flakes with hot oil and stuff. I had a jar of that, so I mixed that with the cabbage and a can of lunch meat. So it was super spicy, a lot of cabbage, and yeah, that's what got to me today. This is very rare, but I also don't generally eat an entire head of cabbage in one sitting for a meal. It was just so good. I couldn't not. I had to keep making more. Oh no, honey, not after this. Not after this. She'll want a trial separation. She'll pack her bags and move to her boyfriend's. Oh, I generally, honestly, I don't. But, uh, yeah. I had Chinese cabbage. I had to use it. It's starting to wilt. So I ended up cutting up half of it, frying a little bit of the cabbage in some chili oil with the chili crisp and some salt, and it was beautiful. And it was good. And I did it for lunch as well, with lunch meat in it. I killed an entire Chinese cabbage today. It's not like I live with any other people. My roommate doesn't have a choice. She's the only one that has to live with me. If I was still married, I would have had some self control and some respect. Except one thing: if I could get my ex wife over, I would totally Dutch oven her. I'd hold a blanket over her head and just keep doing it. You have a good night, Cornish man. Nah, man, that woman left me with so many emotional scars. Mind you, recently, I don't know what's been happening, but I've been very flirty when I go out. I Last time I went to the grocery store, the woman that checked me out, I think I ended up sitting there, and I talked to her for like 15 minutes, just chatting her up at the register. And I was waiting for my ride outside. There's a picnic table there, and I think she saw me standing out there, so she came out and sat with me while I waited for my ride after her she got off of work. And I swear, I think I was flirting with her for like a solid hour out there. I say I think I was flirting with her. I don't think I know how to flirt anymore, but I think I was flirting with her, or she just felt bad for me, sitting all alone, lonely, on a bench. I'm so lonely. But we bonded over our love of spicy food. And there was another one. There was another girl I was flirting with at the thrift store. One of my favorite stores at the thrift store. This is about a couple months back. I haven't been back in a while, and I'll tell you the story why. Fuck, every time I think of this, I want to punch myself. Every fucking time. What was I thinking? How could I be so stupid? No, 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 no. I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. No, 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 no. Get out. Get out. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Yeah, so there's another story. I'd been flirting with a girl at the thrift store, my favorite store, and it really freaked. I don't want to tell the story. I don't want to remember the story. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I really don't. Anyways, so there's a thrift store in town, and there's this girl who works there. She's always at the counter of the thrift store. You know, she works as register, I guess. She's the only person that really works there. I go through the thrift store, do a walkthrough, see anything I can need, like looking for some cast iron. I was actually looking for an electrical cord that time, and they got them cheap. Met with her, flirted with her, had a great time, left, and had been going back every so often just to say pop my head in and, buy the cheapest thing I could find, like a couple spoons, just so I could talk to her because I think she's really pretty. Got tattoos from her neck down to her arm. Um, and I don't know what hit me. It was the last time I went, and we were talking is like maybe we should hang out sometime. We could go fishing, and I don't know what took over. I just started making a stupid joke while I'm chatting her up, walking through the house. Yeah, we should like roll on down to the lake and go fishing or like roll out, hit a movie up, go roll on down the street and go to grab something for lunch or something like that. And I just kept saying let's like roll on, do this, roll out, do that. I don't know why that kept coming out of my mouth. When you're stupid, you're kind of trying to be flirty with a person, and you're also awkward as hell. It just kept coming out, rolling out, rolling out, rolling out. Ugh. Well, I was checking out, and she was saying goodbye. It's like, yeah, maybe sometime. And she lifts the door to the counter to come out from underneath it. And I just see her head slowly moving across. Not like she's walking, but yeah, when she got out from that counter, she's in a wheelchair. And I haven't been back to that store since then. So that. Yeah. Ugh. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? I don't even know where that fucking came from. Let's roll out and do this. Let's roll on down to grab some lunch sometime or let's roll on into the movies. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Where the fuck did that come from? And of course, she's got to be in a wheelchair. Maybe I subconsciously saw it and didn't notice it, and my brain is like, you know what? Let's just screw with you and say the most inappropriate possible thing without actually being offensive, just to mess with this guy because I think it's gonna be hilarious. And I haven't been there back since. So yeah, that. Ah, yeah, no, that's. But I can never go back to that store again. I can never ever step foot in the thrift store, which is unfortunate because I do love the thrift store. And she was really cute too. Like I like women that's got tattoos. I like tattoos on women, especially the colorful ones. She's always got these like short sleeves on, and like they go from her fingers right up the arm, and like I'm pretty sure it goes. That's got to go down her back because it's like way past the sleeves on the other arms too, and up her neck. So it's got to be right down the back. But yeah, no, that's the worst part is, she had to come from behind the counter And I my I think she must think I was making fun of her. That's the only thing. That's mean, Tech. That's a good idea. Yeah, no. The only way I could ever go back to that store is if I murder her, and they get a new employee. But until then, I can never go back. Well, guys, it's been 2 hours. Ugh. I think I'm pretty much done for the night. I gotta go bother a dog and get some sleep. And I've told my embarrassing story for the night. You guys have a good one. Thanks for chilling with me tonight. Thanks for helping me get away from the dog for a while. Love y'all. And you have a good one. Thanks for, just being here. Bye bye.